Welcome to Larry King Live. I'm Larry King, and I'm still alive. The big story everyone is talking about, the recent charges against pop freak Michael Jackson. He joins me from his Neverland Ranch in Michael World.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Larry. I was playing with my monkey.
Michael, honey, how do you feel about the charges against you?
It's a big lie. Naturally, as a normal, average American person, when I heard those allegations, I almost fell off my giraffe.
Do you feel you're being unfairly targeted?
Absolutely. This never would have happened when I was black.
Michael, you are... No, this is too weird even for me. Michael, how do you respond to the accusations of peculiar behavior?
Larry, do I look peculiar to you? Do I look like a man who's done anything wrong?
I'm not sure you even look like a man. Michael, what kind of support have you had from your fans?
I get letters daily. I'll show you. Dear Michael, you've done nothing wrong. You are an inspiration and shining example to us all.
Devoted fan.
Catholic priest.
Michael Jackson, do you feel you can win this case in court?
Yes, I do. I just hired Johnny Cochran as my lawyer. He said, if the singer's a banana split, you must acquit. He's lined up a great character witness.
Elizabeth Taylor, Quincy Jones.
Kobe Bryant.
Well, I hope it all works out for you.
Thank you, Larry. Hey, would you like to come and spend the weekend at my ranch?
Not in this lifetime. Michael, is there any final thing you'd like to say in your defense?
Just this.
I used to be black, but then I turned white. I like to jangle babies from a great height. I'm making people cringe. I'm totally unhinged. I'm creepy. Woo! Yes, I'm the king of creep. I'm creepy. Come on! Woo! Woo! I'm creepy, creepy, creepy.
He's so whacked, he's downright freaky.
My hero's Peter Pan. I think he's so swell.
But he seems to act more like Tinkerbell.
I'm creepy, creepy, creepy. Woo! I'm so creepy. Come on! Creepy, creepy, creepy. Woo!
I'm Larry King, and I'm creeped out. Good night.
You are watching Aboriginal People's Television, the only cable network that doesn't carry The Simpsons. Coming up next, Sweat Lodge with Billy Two Willies.
How's it going, eh? Welcome to another edition of Sweat Lodge. You'll have to excuse the mess, but the lodge burned down, eh? I never should have used lighter fluid to clean the gas barbecue. Okay, Ontario and Manitoba have promised province-wide smoking bans. Like they say smoking is bad for you. It causes problems. So the provincial governments are raising the tax on tobacco. Besides, Dalton McGuinty needs to raise $5.6 billion real quick. Well, maybe it is time to butt out, even though tobacco is part of our Aboriginal heritage, like hunting, fishing, and having our land taken away. But in the words of a tribal elder, George Whitefeather, it's really hard to quit cold turkey, especially if you have an allergy to cranberry sauce. Okay, I'm not really sure what that means, but old George has been around so long, we give him that one. But now there's good news, eh? To help you stop smoking, I'm introducing some new products, like this gum. Billy Two Willies Chewing Tobacco Gum. Anytime you have the craving to smoke, you just bite off a hunk and chew till the urge goes away. Really works, eh? Because this gum is made from 100% pure tobacco. Each mouthful is like a whole carton of nicotine. Or, if you want to taper off gradually, you can try Billy Two Willie's Stop Smoking Filter Cigarettes. The tobacco is so far away from you, you'll forget you're even smoking. Besides, you'll probably collapse an eardrum trying to draw in the smoke, and the pain will take your mind off tobacco. But the best stop smoking tool, it's the Billy Two Willie's patch. You just put it on, eh? Like so. And right away it starts releasing chemicals that, oh geez, I have a sudden overwhelming urge to light up, eh? Okay, that's all for now, eh? So join me next time on Sweat Lodge when I'll tell you about my new video, How to Beat the Slots. Maybe the patch still needs some work, eh?
Hey, where do you go to, my friend?
Sheraton.
Hey, it's a pretty high-class hotel to be staying at.
I'm visiting a friend.
Oh, you are a hooker.
Do you take credit cards?
No, Visor, you pay cash or I kill you. So, do you believe all the bombs going off in the Middle East in cars? Very bad, but it would never happen here.
Why do you say that?
Here, terrorists can't afford auto insurance.
Did you hear about that Kader story?
You mean Abdul Rahman Kader, the Canadian terrorist suspect who was originally picked up in Afghanistan by Americans and shipped to Guantanamo Bay and was then released weeks ago and sent back to Afghanistan, where he was shunned by Canadian consular officials who refused to return him to this country?
That's the one.
Not really, no. So I see CN has bought BC Rail.
Really?
Yeah, I'll bet they called the new company CNBC. Dave is a funny guy, yes? Hey, did you know Tony Blair was a guest on The Simpsons? I like that simple-minded, beer-drinking cartoon character.
I like Homer, too.
I was talking about Tony Blair. So, that outdoor hockey game in Edmonton was something else, eh? Whoa, it was cold. Did you see Montreal goaltender wearing a toque? How gay was that? And the players could not fight. When they dropped their gloves, they were wearing mittens. Dave is funny, yes? You pay cash, right?
Yeah.
Don't make me kill you. So I am already looking forward to that special day when soon the jolly man finally comes bringing good cheer.
Oh, Santa Claus on December 25th.
Paul Martin, December 12th. But I love Christmas, eh? Oh, back home on Christmas morning, we would rub Jell-O on our bodies, exchange gifts made out of bacon, sing a few Christmas marches, decorate the tree with biblical action figures, and at the top of the tree, we would put the ceremonial goat. Then, at the stroke of midnight, we would light the goat on fire. Ah, such pleasant memories of home.
Where are you from?
Regina. So it has been 40 years since President Kennedy rode that motorcade in Dallas. He was 46 then. If he were alive today, he'd probably be dead. Burger King, it will now allow women to breastfeed in their restaurants.
Really?
Yeah, this means no longer is it just McDonald's that has the Happy Meal. Boy, that civil overthrow of the government in Georgia is very serious. President Bush is concerned. He says he is afraid it will spread to Alabama and Kentucky. Okay, lady, here we are at Sheraton for your escort service appointment. Visit with your friend. $12, he said, hoping passenger will remember Christmas is a time for giving.
Here's 20. Keep the change.
Oh, Merry Christmas, lady. I knew she was a hooker. Hello, I'm Dr. Navin Johnson.
And I'm Dr. Patty Burstein. Ontario hospitals have come under recent criticism because of improper sterilization procedures.
The problem was sparked by an instrument used to examine prostates called the ultrasound transducer.
Or, as our male patients call it,
To ensure your hospital is safe from improper sterilization or any other problem, here are some signs to look for.
After being admitted, you're handed a gown, an ID bracelet, and a toe tag.
You show up to get your flu shot, and your doctor is dressed like this.
Sponge baths are given by squeegee kids.
The orderly who shaves patients uses a weed whacker.
You go in for routine surgery as Mr. Jaworski and come out as Mrs. Jaworski.
During a colonoscopy, you discover the procedure is performed by the Roto-Rooter guy.
Your x-rays are ready in 1 hour or they're free.
The new hospital vice president of finance is Ernie Eves.
And finally, during an operation, instead of swabs, your surgeon uses a Swiffer.
So if you get sick and need medical attention in Ontario, we have one piece of advice. Move to British Columbia. Hello and welcome to Notions, the program with topics not good enough to be ideas. I'm Bendigo Winkler and I'm wearing sheepskin panties. The Hollywood blockbuster film The Cat in the Hat was based on a classic book of the same name by Dr. Seuss. However, it seems Dr. Seuss may have stolen the idea. At least that is the claim of my guest today, Dr. Floos. Welcome, Doctor.
A pleasure to be with you and with me. So happy to be with you. The pleasure of you and the pleasure of me.
Right. Yes. Now, Dr. Floos, you say the idea for The Cat in the Hat was stolen from you.
Correct you are, correct indeed. The idea, it seems, was taken, indeed with greed, from a scheme, a theme, the lot from my thought for a plot about a pet so proud that talked aloud about hats and mats and this and that, a friendly pet anyone could get, and yet a pet I'll bet if you met, there'd be no regret. So it seems you are correct indeed. You are correct. Or so it seems.
Right, yes. Well, what did you call this original tome of yours?
The Bat in the Hat.
I sense a slight similarity in both works.
Well, a bat is not a cat, and a cat is not a bat. A cat is a cat.
Of course. Doctor, please, your constant rhyming is extremely irritating. It's affecting my brain.
Causing you pain? Driving you insane? Is that why you complain?
Stop it. I understand there's a whole series of your Dr. Floos books.
Well, yes, there's Iris I Is, Yortus the Tortoise, Horton Here's a What, Green Ham and Home Fries, and How the Grinch Stole Ramadan.
You're not a real doctor, are you?
Well, a doctor of medicine I am not, but a simple hygienist with a diploma I bought. Allows me to be called, by one and by all, a fully apprenticed, licensed and legal and practicing dentist.
Yes. Well, I think we've carried this charade far enough.
Finished I am not. There's more to tell.
Not on my show. You can go to hell. That's all the time for Notions. I'm a Bendigo Winkler. Goodbye.
From the city, the hinterland, and the surrounding bogs, it's the new EN Eyewitness News with your co-anchors Donna Pleasance and Joan Manners.
Thank you for choosing the new EN Eyewitness News. Now here's Joan with our first story.
Thank you, Donna.
No, thank you, Joan.
No, thank you. President Bush made a surprise visit to Iraq on U.S. Thanksgiving Day to show his support for American troops. It's hard to tell which one is the turkey. Donna?
Thank you, Joan.
No, thank you, Donna.
No, thank you. An Air Canada employee was caught smuggling $4 million worth of cocaine on board one of their flights. A spokesman for the financially troubled airline condemned the act, then later announced plans for a brand new regional carrier. air snort. Joan,
Thank you, Donna.
my pleasure.
No, mine.
Thank you.
No, thank me. The Discovery Channel broadcast a live solar eclipse from Antarctica in high-definition television. HD TV is said to be 10 times clearer than normal television. We have footage of the solar eclipse. Wow. And a special thank you to the people at Discovery for sharing that film.
Thank you, Discovery.
Yes, thank you.
And thank you, Joan, for saying that.
Well, thank you for thanking me, Donna.
No, thank
Oh,
you.
thank you. In other news, engineers in Tokyo have unveiled a walking robot called WL-16. Canadian engineers are unimpressed, saying, "We already have one of those. It's called Stephen Harper." And now here's Donna with the next story.
Thank you, Joan.
No, thank you, Donna.
Thank you. Turkish Prime Minister Recep Tayyip Erdogan has condemned the actions of Kadek terrorists who have been linked to Harakat ul Mujahideen, Al-Qaeda, and a splinter group of the Abu Sayyaf group. Political analyst Joseph Chirincioni of the Bahutin Priel Foundation pointed out Kanhi extremists in their negotiations with Bulgarian Ambassador Valentin Puryasov failed to take into consideration Namibia leader Nujoma's concerns that by intervention by Georgian acting President Nino Birdse-Nadze, whose allegiance with Ivorian President Laurent Gbagbo and his counterpart from Burkina Faso Agyekum Kufuor could cause Shintaki rebels to separate from Dev Sol, which might lead to confusion in the area. Joan?
Thank you for that story, Donna.
Thank you for putting it in my pile, Joan.
Also, thank you. In the news, country pop star Faith Hill has re-recorded one of her old songs and given it a Christmas flavor. Following suit are the Rolling Stones, who have released Jumpin' Santa Flash. Madonna released I Saw Mommy Lesbian Kissing Mr. Santa Claus. And rapper Snoop Dogg released Jingle Ho Rock and the 12 Lays of Christmas. Donna.
Thank you, Joan. Voortman Cookies have announced they are eliminating trans fats from their products, thus turning their back on the lucrative fat slob market. For those who are unfamiliar, trans fats are like ordinary fats, but they like to dress up in women's clothing.
And that's it for the new ENI Witness News. Thank you for watching, and thank you, Donna.
Well, thank you, Joan.
Oh, thank you.
No, thank you. Thank you for leaving. Thank you. Thank you.
Time for the favorite game show of CEOs and corporate directors. Report on Business Television presents Let's Get Greedy!
Welcome, everyone! I'm your host, Wood Gundy. Let's meet today's contestants on Let's Get Greedy. He's the Chief Executive Officer of the Hollinger Corporation, for now, Conrad Black! Pleasure to have you here, Conrad.
Damn right, it's a pleasure.
And she's decorating guru and domestic maven, Martha Stewart. Welcome, Martha.
Hello? I'm not in prison yet, and that's a good thing.
Hands on buzzer. First question. If you see someone in a restaurant choking, what do you do? Conrad.
Accept $30 million in payments not authorized by one's board of directors.
Correct!
Yes!
Next question. What is the best way to stop global warming? Martha?
Mislead your stockholders, cash in on insider trading, and declare your innocence.
Damn, I knew that.
Finish this speech from Macbeth. Double, double, toil and...
refuse to resign even though half your board of directors has quit and you're facing investigation by the Securities and Exchange Commission.
Judges? Close enough! Woohoo! That sound means it's time for our final question. And contestants, remember the point value quadruples. Here is the question. What do the letters MRI stand for? Martha?
Magnetic resonance imaging.
Wrong. Conrad?
Must resign immediately before the results of an audit commission are made public, so your successor is forced to face the charges alone.
Tell Conrad what he's won, Johnny.
Conrad, you've won the right to keep your money with the help of high-priced lawyers and a year's supply of turtle wax. Conrad, you'll also be taking home 10,000 shares of Imclone stock and a set of Samsonite luggage. Perfect for when you have to return to Canada to face the charges. All this is yours just for playing. Let's get greedy!
And that's it for today's show. For Conrad Black and Martha Stewart, I'm Wood Gundy saying, see you in prison.